All right, we're on lesson 92, page 562, percent of change. All right, these are word problems. I think they're kind of fun. They're very practical. If you work at a retail store or something like that, these are the kind of calculations that you might have to do in your head to help a customer, or these are the kind of things that you're probably going to be using just in daily life. So it's really practical stuff to know how to do. All right, so you're working with ratio boxes here. And again, the book actually draws out a physical box. You don't have to, just make sure that you're using the columns and rows correctly. All right, so we're just going to jump right in. So look at example 1. All right, it says the country's population increased 15% from 1980 to 1990. If the population in 1980 was 120,000, what was the population in 1990? All right, for these kind of problems where we have an original amount and then we're increasing it or reducing it, depending on the problem, what you're always going to start with is original. So you're just going to write original. That's your original amount. Then you're going to have a change. And so after your change, you're going to have a new amount. All right, so just get in the habit of writing original, change, new. Your original is always going to be 100%. Okay, so you're going to have these three words, original, change, new, a percent section, and then an actual number section, an actual count. Okay, so your original percent's always 100. Then you have to read your problem to figure out your change. The country's population increased 15%. All right, if we are increasing, are we adding or subtracting? We're adding because we are increasing. We're starting with something and we're adding on to it, we're increasing it. So for your change, we're going to be adding. Now the increase is 15%. So if we're starting with 100% and then we increase by 15%, we're going to have 115% for our new amount. All right, now let's look at what our actual numbers are. The population in 1980 was 120,000. All right, well, the increase was from 1980 to 1990. So the original amount would have been in 1980. So that would have been the 120,000. So 120,000 is going to go across from our 100%. That was our original amount. The question's asking what was the population in 1990? So they want to know the new population. So that's where we're going to put our X. That's what we're looking for. We don't care about the change because that's not what the question's asking, so don't even worry about it. All right, so we've got a proportion here. All right, we've got 100 over 15, 120,000 over X. So to solve this, we're going to use cross products. We're going to do 100 times X. We know that's going to equal 120,000 times 115. So you can make an equation here. All right, you know 100 times X is going to be equal to the cross product 115 times 120,000. All right, so get in the habit of going from here to here, and I'll show you why. It can save you some time. All right, if you just divide both sides by 100, you can do some easy canceling. All right, 100 divided by 100, that's 1. So that's going to leave us with 1x. All right, now these zeros here, these will cancel out. So all you have to do is 1,200 times 115. Should have been 8. All right, so 138,000. That's the new population in 1990. Okay? So that's going to be your answer for your new population. And if you just look at it, that makes sense. 15% increase, that's going to be about 138 just by eyeballing it. So that's correct. All right, let's look at example 2. It says the price was reduced 30%. If the sale price was $24.50, what was the original price? Okay, so again, we're going to write original, change, new. All right, the original is always 100. Now the change here, it says the price was reduced 30%. If we're reducing, are we adding or subtracting? We're subtracting, right? We're getting smaller, so our change here is going to be subtraction. And our change is 30%. So if we have 100 and we reduce it by 30, then our new percent is going to be 70%. All right, now they tell us the sale price. The sale price was $24.50. They're asking what was the original price. So we are looking for the original price. We know the sale price, the new price. It's $24.50. So again, we're not going to worry about the change because the question isn't asking anything about the change. All right, so we're going to use cross products again. All right, 70 times X, that product will be equal to the product of 100 times $24.50. All right, so we can divide both sides by 70. All right, now for these zeros, you can cancel. You can cancel these. Can't cancel those. All right, because that 0, we don't even have to have it there. 24.5, that would be equal to 24.50. So you can't cancel those. That won't do anything, but you can cancel these here. All right, so we've got 24.50 times 10. So we're just going to move that decimal over once to the right. So we have 245. I just didn't write the 0 because we don't need to. We have that over 7. So we're going to divide here. 7 goes into 24 3 times, and it'll go into 35 5 times. So our answer is going to be $35 for the original price. So the original price was $35. They reduced it by 30%, and then they got their new price of $24.50. Okay, let's go ahead and do example 3. A merchant bought an item at wholesale for $20 and marked the price up 75% to sell the item at retail. What was the merchant's retail price for the item? All right, so again, we're going to have original, change, new. Original is going to be 100%. All right, now it says a merchant bought an item at wholesale for $20. So this would be like Walmart. All right, if you go to Walmart and you buy some Kellogg's Corn Flakes, okay, Walmart's not making those cornflakes in their factory. Kellogg's is making those in their factory. And then Walmart's going to buy those, and then Walmart's going to sell those, but they're going to have to mark the price up a little bit or they're not going to make any money. Okay, so this merchant's buying an item at wholesale for $20. So that's the original price. He bought it at $20. He marked the price up 75%. That's going to be our change, and he marked it up, so we're adding. All right, so our new is obviously going to be $175. And they're asking what was the merchant's retail price for the item. So the retail price is the new price, the price he's reselling it at. All right, so that's where X is going to be. Okay, so we're going to do some cross products. Okay, 100X. That's going to be equal to 175 times $20. Okay, let's divide both sides by 100. Okay, we can cross out these zeros, and we know 2 will go into 10 5 times. So let's do 175 divided by 5. 5 goes in there 3 times and 5 times. Okay, so again, we get $35. All right, so he's buying that item for 20, and then he's selling it for 35. So he's making a profit there. All right, so it's just the same process, right? You've got your original, change, new. Go ahead and pause the video and do the practice problems on your own, A, B, C, D, and then unpause it and I'll give you the answers. And then if you didn't get them right, we'll work them together. Okay, so go ahead and pause this. All right, I'm assuming that you've worked these problems and now you're wanting to see the answers. So A is going to be $17.15. B is going to be 50 students. All right, C is going to be $30. And D is going to be $27. All right, if you got them, great. If you didn't, I'm going to work them so you can maybe see what you did wrong. All right, A, regular price was $24.50. The item was on sale for 30% off. What was the sale price? All right, so we've got our original, change, new. Okay, the original was 100%. Okay, and the price was $24.50. Item was on sale for 30% off. Okay, so we're taking away 30% off. So our new price is $70, our sale price. What was the sale price? Okay, so that's what they're asking for. All right, so let's do our cross products here. 100x, that's going to be equal to 70 times 24.50. Divide both sides by 100. All right, we can cancel these zeros. All right, so let's go ahead and do 7 times 24.5. 24 and 5/10. So 7 times 5, that's 35. 7 times 4, that's 28, plus 3 would be 31. 7 times 2 would be 14, plus 3 would be 17. Bring your decimal over. So we've got 171.5, and that's still over 10. Now when we divide by 10, we move our decimal ones to the left. So that's how we're going to get the 1715. All right, let's look at B. The number of students taking algebra increased 20% in 1 year. Okay, I've got original, change, new, and we're doing an increase. The original is 100%. We're increasing by 20, so our new is going to be 120%. 60 students are taking algebra this year. How many took algebra last year? Okay, so the new is 60 students, and we want to know how many took algebra last year. So we're going to do these cross products. All right, 120x, that's going to be equal to 100 times 60. We can divide both sides by 120. And x will be equal to, let's see, cancel those. 6 will go into 12 twice. And 2 will go into 150 times. So we're going to get 50. There you go. All right, let's do letter C. Bikes were on sale for 20% off. All right, we have original, change, new. 100. Change is a percent off, so 20% off. So our new is going to be 80. Tom bought one for 120. All right, so he bought one at the sale price, the new price, and he paid 120 bucks for it. How much money did he save by buying the bike at the sale price instead of at the regular price? Okay, so now they're asking for the change. They don't want to know what the regular price was. They want to know how much he saved, so how much he got off. So we're putting our x here. All right, so we're going to have some cross products. So we've got 80x. That's going to be equal to 20 times $120. We'll divide both sides by 80. And we're going to get $30. And again, I know I'm working these fast, all right? I don't want the video to be too long, but feel free to pause and take your time going through it if you need to. All right, and then letter D. The clothing store bought shirts for $15 each and marked up the price 80%. Okay, so we're marking up here. So we're going from 100 and then we're marking up by 80, and then we're getting 180 for our new. And they bought them for 15 bucks. What was the retail price of each shirt? Okay, so the retail price is they bought it at wholesale and now they're going to resell it, and that's the retail price. So that's what we're looking for. All right, so let's do our cross products. 100x, that's going to be equal to 180 times $15. Divide both sides by 100. That'll cancel. We can cancel both of these by 2. And then 5 will go into 15 3 times. And then 3 times 9, that's going to be $27. All right, so there you go.